Hi, I'm Aarthi. Now I'm going to explain about Spring 1 delivery. In Spring 1, we collect a employee dataset from Google. Through the employee dataset, we predict and analyze the employee's data. Then we perform different operation visualization and dashboard using IBM COGNOS, analytics or business intelligence tool. After this, I'm going to explain about understand the dataset. Employee attrition is the gradual reduction in staff numbers that occurs employee retire or resign or and are not replaced. Employee attrition can be costly for business. The company loses employee productivity and employee knowledge. Employee turnover and attrition both occur when an employee leaves the company. Attrition occurs when an employee retires or when the employee eliminates the position. The big difference between two that we turnover occurs the company seeks someone to replace the employee, but in case of attrition the employee leaves the vacancy unfilled or eliminates the job role. Uncover the factors that lead to the employee attrition and explore the important questions such as show me a breakdown of distance from home by job role and attrition, or compare average monthly income by education and attrition. To overcome this process, we prepare a employee data set to explore the employee data analysis. First, education. In education, below college, bachelor, master, doctor. And in next, environment satisfaction, there is low, medium, high and very high. And in job involvement, there is medium, low, medium, high, very high. And in job satisfaction, there is low, medium, high, very high. And then in performance rating, there is low, good, excellent and outstanding. And then in relation satisfaction, there is low, medium, high and very high. And then in lastly, the work life balance or bad, good, better and then best. And then I'm going to explain the loading and preparing the data. The most business main objectives to employee churn is to try to answer the following question. The first question is how to reduce employee churn. To reduce employee churn, to habilitate and give knowledge and skill about the particular domain. Then next question is why are good employees leave the company? Because of lack of proper knowledge, lack of proper facilities, inability of low capital, and then pressure and stress. Then lastly, can we predict the employee most likely to leave? The answer is so all this was just to show how valuable an employee is regardless if that show you how to predict an employee is likely to leave the company. We have collected this data from a Google platform through the IBM website. Hereby I have attached the dataset through the Excel sheet in the Spring 1 folder of our GitHub account.
Hi, I'm Arunkumar. Now I'm going to explain about Sprint 2 delivery in project development phase. In the Sprint 2 delivery, we will predict visualization and dashboard using IBM COGNOS. In this IBM COGNOS, we can visualize and create a dashboard using a employee data set. It will use to predict the statistics about employees data sets. It will use to predict and analysis the employee data sets using the simple visualization and simple dashboard creating by using business intelligence tool. So first we will see attrition status by age. In this attrition status by age, we visualize the data using column chart. In this column chart, the attrition status by age predicted with the help of employee attrition through the simple visualization column chart. It will analyze the overall data set using this simple chart. And next is employee count by department. It will predict by each department using a simple visualized chart called bar chart. In this bar chart, we will examine the employee count analyzed by different departments like human resource, R&D, which means resource and development department, and sales department. This is used to predict the employee data sets using bar chart. And next we will move on to the next predictions called attrition based on business travel. This will predict business travel by using attrition data. So we will predict this data using a simple visualization called waterfall chart. It will view the attrition based on business travel. And next we will move on to the next visualization called attrition based on department, job, role, education and marital status. This visualization is predicted by using line and column chart. This will explicit the attrition of employee based on department, job role, education and marital status, which helps to analyze further implementation with the help of employee datasets. And the next visualization is called attrition based on salary hike percentage. This visualized using a pie chart using an employee dataset, and this will predict the visualization using pie chart, which may use to find the attrition between the salary to percentage hike. And the next visualized called based on number of company worked. This is based upon the employee dataset, which will predict the data using employee dataset, and this visualized operation performed by stock column chart. This by using dataset that may use to predict number of company work followed number of employee in each department. And the next visualization is called based on monthly income groups, and this visualization is predicted by using a plot chart. The plot chart will help to illustrate most of the company's employee work for works over time based on monthly income created by using scattered plot chart. This will use to predict each and every data by visualized using the plot chart. And next and final visualization is called prediction based on employee working group. And this data set will be predicted by using network chart that shows how the employees are working in group, which was predicted by department wise, that helps to analyze the data set by using single visualization. So this is all about visualization, which was predicted by using IBM COGNOS. And next we will move on to the dashboard. The dashboard is commonly used to analyze what work was done in the particular data. In this data, dashboard is used to understand easily what the work was done in a particular domain. The educated as well as uneducated people can also understand what the work was done using this dashboard. This dashboard is also created by using IBM COGNOS, or else we can call it as Business Intelligence Tool BI. So first dashboard is called as attrition based on department by age. You can see the corporate employee attrition analytic dashboard, which was predicted by using department by age and colored by age. First we will drop the department data in an dashboard, which is used to predict department wise called human resource, RD and sales. In left side I used column chart to visualize the data parallelly to understand the users or customer, or else we can say the employee worked under the department. The work was done by using this simple dashboard. So this dashboard explains how the employees were worked under the department, each department. So this dashboard explains how the employees are work according to the age predicted by department using a bar chart. So next, analysis based on job involvement in daily life. In this employee data set, this dashboard is used to create a better understanding about how employees are involved in their work predicted by dashboard according with a single visualization using heat plot. This heat plot will predict the education by job involvement by the employee using the employee data set. And the third dashboard is called attrition based visualization. So this dashboard explains how the employees of work indicates by travel and attrited by using a simple visualized chart. And the last and final dashboard is called calculating the employee performance using the simple plot. This dashboard will explain how the employees are performed worked under the number of companies. This will predict how the employees are worked under in different status in different companies, and it will predict the performance of the employees. So this visualization as well as dashboard is illustrate and calculating the performance of employee using the employee data set. So this is all about sprint to delivery in corporate employee attrition analytics project. Thank you.
Now I am going to explain about the sprint 3. The sprint 3 is all about coding. Initially I have collected the data sets from the Google, so I have load the data set from the Google. This is the first step, and I have get the data set in the tabular column. So I have collected all the data set. Now I have checking what does the data types belongs to, what the data belongs to the data types. So all the data types of these are get, and then I am going to see whether it contains any missing or null values in the data. I am checking whether it contains any missing values. It doesn't show me true, it shows me false. Next I am going to view my statistics. I am going to describe some statistics which are present in this data. So what the statistics I have got means, I have got there are 1233 yes and 1233 no and 237 yes which I have collected. Then based on this I am going to visualize the data that have stayed and left the company. So I have also received a visualization graph over here. And then I am going to check the accuracy. To check the accuracy, what the accuracy I have got almost 80% of accuracy. And I am also visualizing the data based on the age. So the age is in the interval of 18 to up to 60, and I have received a graph based on the age. So then what I am going to do is I am going to check whether the data types belongs to the unique values. So what are the unique values which are present in the table? In the attrition column there are two unique values, which is yes and no. Likewise all the columns are retrieved based on its unique values. So in some of this there are only one unique value, so there is no need of using this. In the next step I am going to delete those unnecessary columns. So I am removing those unnecessary columns. Some of the unnecessary columns are here. So I am removing the unnecessary columns, and again I am printing the data set here. Then I am visualizing the correlation between it using heat map. I have visualized 2. And then I am going to transform this data. What type of data I am going to transform? The non-numerical data into numerical columns. So after that I am going to again print the data set. So my complete data set is in the numerical form. Then I am going to split the data and I am going to train and test the data. So for that I am using random forest classifier, and almost I have received an accuracy of 97%, which is well expected. And then the model accuracy is tested as 85%. So in the same manner I have done the coding for the sprint 3 using the Google Colab.
Let's conclude our project with sprint 4. Our sprint 4 will be result analysis, and our project name is corporate employee attrition analysis. Let's begin with introduction. Our introduction part will be: the key to success in any organization is attracting and retaining top talent. As an HR analyst, one of the key tasks is to determine which factor keeps employee at the company, which prompts others to leave. Given in the data is a set of data points on the employees who are either currently working within the company or have resigned. The objective is to identify and improve these factors to prevent loss of good peoples. Okay, our task performed will be: in order to find the attrition analysis, the following tasks are performed. Initially, the employees data set is collected, then data visualization is carried out, then using Python attrition analysis is performed. The data set is trained and tested against trials in order to gain valuable insights. From all these tasks performed, the findings and conclusions are drawn below. From these tasks performed, our findings are attrition status by age, employees count by department, human resources, and attrition based on business travel, attrition based on department, job role, education, and marital status, attrition based on salary hike percentage based on number of companies worked, visualization based on monthly income groups, prediction based on employee work groups. Our dashboards are attrition based on department by age department, and analysis based on job involvement or in daily rate based on attrition calculating the employee performance. So these are our findings. Some of the suggestions we can give for the our project is: the company should give more salary for employees, the company should maintain the level of workload, the company can improve career opportunity, the company should provide work schedule for our employees, and so on. We have included some of the suggestions. So we can conclude our project with our conclusion. The study of attrition analysis is highlighted. The main objective of our program is to reduce attrition in corporate and to find the reason for the same, so that employees are better equipped to do this job for increased salary, and employees should satisfied with career development opportunity from the corporate side too. Thank you.